Rishi, congratulations, a new 2-year deal at Leicestershire. How are you feeling?
Yeah, obviously very excited to stay for another couple of years, and now just really looking forward to get going again for the season and seeing what we can do and what we can achieve.
The club are obviously keen to retain your services, but what is it that makes you feel Leicestershire is the best place for you to continue your development?
I genuinely think we are sort of going in the right direction, and I've said it for the last couple of years, but it feels like we're starting to get a really nice squad for the 4-day cricket, together with the new overseas signings especially, and with the T20 stuff. We weren't far away last year, so it's only sort of that finer details in a couple of games which would have helped us qualify for the quarters. And that's a big aim in trying to get the club into the final stage.
So you're heading into your 5th full season now at Leicestershire. You took the leap of faith to come from Essex and make the move here. It's hopefully got that feeling of home now. How do you reflect on the move in your time here so far?
Yeah, I mean, I think I was 21 when I decided to move, so pretty young in a career to decide that you want to leave home and have a lot of home comforts missing. But I've really enjoyed my time here. My girlfriend's obviously from around the Midlands as well, and she's made it feel like home, and her family have as well. So there's a lot of things off field which have really helped in, I think, bringing the best out of me on the field. So having that support and from everyone around me has been really nice, and we've got a really nice, good, loving group of lads at the moment who really care about each other. So the environment we've created here has been really, really nice.
You also have made some special memories in that time, especially on the field. Which of those do you reflect most fondly on?
I think obviously the first Champo 100 was really, really nice, and then especially contributing to a win. I think that's always important. It's not really been about me scoring hundreds, as long as they're scoring them to win games of cricket and taking the club forward. That's all I really care about, and that's kind of the passion and the drive. Like, I want to see this club playing in Division 1 cricket, challenging for T20 trophies, winning the 1-day cup again, and having those special moments and creating those memories with a good bunch of lads here.
A lot of collective achievements, but also individually, you've really made your mark. You've been presented with a Gold Fox cap, 9 centuries now, including the record of becoming the first Leicestershire player to hit a century in all 3 formats in the same season. 2023, you were crowned Cricketer of the Year as well. So there's a lot of accomplishments in there, and you've given yourself a great platform now to go on and have more accolades individually and collectively.
Yeah, I think so. You never think about the individual awards or accolades. It's obviously really nice to get all those mentions, but in the moment you're just thinking about what I can do to win a game of cricket for Leicestershire, and having that drive is always going to be the first and foremost thing for me.
And more than 4,000 runs for the club, you've become an integral component of the side in all formats. It must be really pleasing to contribute to whichever format you've played in and also feel valued across the board.
I think that's the main thing. Like, I wanted to show my skills in all formats and show everyone that I can play every format. Probably came over here as like just a red ball kind of batter, and you guys probably see me develop my T20 sort of batting and my 1-day batting a little bit more. I'm still not happy as to where that is, especially in the 1-day stuff. I think I can provide a lot more output than I probably have done. But it's nice to play all formats and sort of show your skills, and hopefully I've entertained a lot of Leicestershire fans.
It's interesting you talk about developing in terms of all formats, but you've also developed in terms of your role. Came in maybe starting in the middle order, moved to 3. Now you find yourself cemented as an opener. How do you feel that your change in role has helped propel your game forwards?
Yeah, it's an unexpected one. I didn't think I'd be opening, but growing up I've always batted in every position, so it wasn't unusual for me to move around. I think having that consistency of knowing that you're going to open for a certain amount of games, and the captain and the coach giving that trust to you to go out and perform does really help. So there's a lot of credit then, I think it was goes to Hilly and Nico, who gave me the opportunity. But then you also have to take that, and that's what I did. And I'm just looking to carry on and keep driving the team forward. It's such a unique position where I can influence a game so early on and set the tone for the team, and I'm excited to keep doing that.
And obviously, you get to work alongside James Taylor as batting coach. There's a lot of senior pros, whether they be Peter Hanscom or last season Ajinkya Rahane, and being here. There's a lot of people that you can learn of. How much of those guys helped you?
Yeah, amazingly. I mean, I sit next to the great man. He's going to be back here as well. So, just seeing how they go about their business and just learning, and almost, sometimes it's just listening to what they say and taking things off. I was out in Melbourne, and you pick the brains of the other coaches that you get to work with and see how kind of they do things differently, and you try and incorporate that to see if that will benefit you. So you're always learning as a cricketer. So whoever that is, it doesn't need to come from Pete. It can come from Sol and the way he goes about it. It can come from like guys who are coming in as rookies who have fresh ideas. I think it's really important just to be open to everyone. And even I chat a lot of batting to Chris Wright because he has that bowler's perspective, which I don't have. So it's always interesting to see sort of his the way he sees the game, and then try and understand how that can help me.
In terms of Leicestershire in 2025, you've already touched on it being quite an exciting time with the trajectory the club's going on. Have you set any goals for this season on an individual or team basis?
No, I don't think. I think everyone knows what the goal is. It doesn't need to be spoken. The ambition is obviously trying to win as many trophies. Every year you go in and you try and win all 3 trophies, and I think that's the aim. But we just want to make sure we're moving in the right direction and take it game by game for me, and build good performances, and hopefully that leads to a trophy or 2 trophies or promotion at the end of the season.
And just finally, you're a popular member of the fan base. I think you look at the ovation you got after that Durham 100 here in 2023, and the support you got. How much is that backing from the Foxes fans spur you on?
Yeah, they've taken me in really well, and I'm really appreciative of that. I've never got any stick from any of the fans. They've always supported me, even probably when I wasn't doing as well in the first couple of years. They've always stuck by me. So it's amazing to kind of see those guys who still come around, and you see everyone's sort of face, especially in the Stench and Benno stand. So, the continued support and appreciation is vital for not just me but the whole team in general. They create such a good vibe here, and we want to come here and win games and entertain the crowd, and get people getting off their seats and home and coming down to Grace Road as much as we can.